Good evening, one and all. Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Javi. Tonight, I got Mike working on his CNC there. He's redoing his spoil board. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
I'm doing good tonight.
Sweet. And we were just chatting about, well, everything CNC. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry. You were saying about your, you wanted to
I was.
have it automated.
Yeah, so I can let this do its thing, and I could be playing on the scroll saw.
Yeah, yeah. The love of your life. Yeah, there you go.
Well, majority of the time, the mass producing products are done on the CNC, and
yep.
the
The custom
what do you want to call it? Not
is,
specialty, personalized stuff is all majority of the time on the scroll saw. I mean,
I hear you.
I do have the laser over there. I just haven't hooked it up or learned the software or figured out how I'm gonna get the fumes outside.
Yes,
but it's there.
That's the important part. Yep. Yeah, as soon as one of the first things, and I said it before, one of the first projects that I have, well, I say that, but knowing me, I'm going to be for a year after I build my house, I'm going to be organizing and stuff. But one of the first projects I'd like to do is finish, I don't want to say restoring, I'll just say fixing my laser.
Yeah.
So, let me see here. Yeah, so anyway, I'm doing the joyous another joyous build here.
So how is the property going?
Oh, property's going great. Good evening, Glenn. How's it going? Good evening, Bruce. Good evening, Paul. Oh, property's going great. I am right now. I've just almost finished up all of the estimating. I was working on the plumbing and the electrical. In fact, tonight, sometime late night, I'm gonna finish up my estimating. So it looks like I've got two numbers. One number is what I'm going to be paying, which is $270,000. That's how much the house is going to cost me. And I'm talking the house, the driveway, and I've got over a 5,500 square foot driveway of pavers. That's including all the appliances. That's soup to nuts. That's from the grading, including buying a tractor, all the electrical, all the plumbing, all the ACs, the air conditioners, the everything until finished. And then the other number that I have is one with labor. In other words, if I had to have it built, and my dad's a GC, and he helped me on the numbers, and that number falls in the $525,000 range.
Wow, there you go.
So yeah, there's one heck of a savings that I have.
Well, just think if it's $500,000 down there, if you came up here, you'd be like the $2 million range.
Oh, I spoke to a buddy of mine. Who's an appraiser.
Yeah.
And I had him go up there for a couple days, and he looked over the property. He asked me how much I paid. I told him, and he told him that the land, basically the land has more than doubled in price with what I've done to it. And he told me that after I build the house on there, I described the house and I showed him the plans and everything. And he says, it looks like you're going to be well into the $700,000 to $1 million range for appraisal.
Nice.
So, Mike, go ahead. Ask your JaviBox question. I'm more than happy to answer them. You don't have to ask me if you need to ask it. Just go ahead and ask anytime you're here.
Was that me?
No, Mike. Sorry. Mike. My ham radio buddy on the chat room.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I forgot. It's confusing. There's two mics here. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, there's usually
Yeah, you're
two of
Michael.
us somewhere.
Yeah, yep, I hear you. And the limit switch input be driven with an open collector NPN transistor. I want to use my inductive limit switches. What the? Sorry, I just was distracted by my phone. You can, yes, it can. The limit switch input can be driven by an NPN. That's not a problem. It's a very, very minimal amount that it's minimal amount of current that's being tested on it. So not a problem whatsoever. Where is my? Here we go. Red and red. Yeah, in fact, those things are set up to. Now, I don't know if you'd want to do both at the same time, but obviously, yeah, you definitely can do them separately. Okay, so let's see what we got here. V minus, V plus. Let's see. Let me put my camera down so you guys get the enjoyment of me working on, well, this stuff. Yeah, I am, my daughter asked me today, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? And she's a sweetheart. I told her, honey, I really, there's absolutely, I mean, it's been a long time since I've wanted anything. Actually, I do want something, but they can't afford it. I'd love to get a solo shot, but right now it's not in the cards. Because I mean, it's $1,000, and $1,000 could well be served going toward the property before I go toward a camera. A solo shot is really cool. It's a camera that follows you. It comes with a transistor, or rather with a little watch thing. So imagine I'm out on the property doing whatever I'm doing, and I may end up getting it. Javi,
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I know
Right.
you got to pick up your daughter.
Okay.
Come on by later. Bye.
Okay.
So for the rest of you guys listening, a solo shot is if you haven't heard of it, it's a really cool camera. My brother's got one. I was thinking of buying one. It's for people who are outdoors. And hey, Marcello, how's it going? People who are outdoors and for when I'm doing the building and stuff. I'll set it up on a tripod and let it just follow me all around. I mean, granted, I plan to set up a bunch of cameras on tripods and film them with my security cam system. But still, this is really cool because I could just pick up the tripod, put it down, and it'll always follow me based on a little transmitter that I have on the wrist. It'll zoom in, it'll zoom out. So, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see. I need my two. Okay, there's none in that box. Let's see if I got any in here. And I do. And they are not wired yet, so it looks like I'm going to be doing some soldering with Javi after all, folks. Yes, let's do some soldering with Javi. All right. Let's bring this around here. Zip. And let's see, is that the right way? No, that's the right way. There we go. Crank on the old soldering iron. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go this way. All right. So what have you guys been up to this week? Gonna try a couple of different projects myself. For tomorrow's show, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll have something in mind. I got a couple ideas. So yeah, the solo shot. I'd love to have one of those for Christmas. I was telling my daughter, but I mean that's not something my daughter can can afford. She was talking in a completely different realm, and but I mean I got nothing. I mean it's very, you get to be our age, and you've gotten pretty much everything you wanted in life. I mean, well, I mean all the material things. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really go for that kind of stuff these days. I mean, I don't know many people that do, because it's been everything's available. Everything, it's oh, you can't do anything with back surgery, Glenn. That sucks. That's that. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, at least hopefully I'll entertain you a little bit around here. And working on your shed, that's good. Cleaning up. When I'll tell you one thing. This show is going to be a lot more interesting when I mean the boring show is going to be a lot more interesting when I have the shop, because you guys will see one, two. I've got it planned so you guys will see at least two cameras, two different views, possibly four of the shop, and then I'll be in it, working and stuff like that all the time, and et cetera, et cetera. Let's see. I mean, it'll be semi boring but I'll be chatting with you guys and pumping out 1 inch of rain from my shop. Discovered many roof leaks. Ooh, gonna get a metal roof. Be careful with those metal roofs, because I mean, well, you're talking to a guy who's into construction and the roofer. So my preference has always been shingle. Metal is nice, except for one thing that. Hang on a second. Every 10 years or so with a metal roof, you have to go and make sure all those washers or what am I doing? Make sure all those washers are, all the rubber washers that are part of sealing the metal roof are in good condition. So like I said, be careful with a metal roof, because it takes maintenance, you know. Whereas a shingled roof, I mean, they'll last 40 years, and then eventually you replace it, but you don't have to do any maintenance. It's like the difference between kind of asphalt and concrete shingles, for instance. Asphalt, every 3 years, you have to be on top of it, on top of it, on top of it, or it's just going to continually develop cracks, and. And then when it comes to shingles, rather when it comes to concrete or pavers, well, concrete is fantastic, because I want to say it lasts forever, but cracks, there are settling cracks, and then that gets considerably annoying. And then in addition to that, to the cracks, you got with I'm sorry, not and then you got pavers, which, well, pavers are a pain, because um hang on a second. I see, in and out. Negative, in and out plus. All right. Pavers are just annoying because you got the what they're fantastic, and when they except for actually they're very good. They're when they settle, you have to get back into them. You know, get how shall I say? When they settle, you have to. I'm sorry, guys, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. This has always been my issue. What I was saying about the pavers is after there's a curve, you got to take them all out, fill it up, and then. But usually that's very minimal work. Really, it really is. It's very minimal work, and it's not an issue. I really wish I knew where I put my. Where in the world did I put that roll? This stuff's the silver roll. It's very annoying. I don't know what it's ROHS. So it's got a little of everything in it, which is fine, except it's not as nice to solder with as Rosin Core 6040. I should say American Rosin Core 6040. Still, it's okay, but so yeah, I'm just here chilling tonight. My guys are putting together these things, and then I had a conversation with one of my clients. Well, a brand new customer, and I basically, since I knew I was going to be out here building one, I figured I'd tell him I'm giving it my personal attention, which I am. So, I'll test a few of the others that the other guys have built and ship them out, and then this guys will be shipped out right along with them. But this one will be completely completed by me. And I had that is a horrible angle. That's not going to work. So how bad was the rain over there, Mike? I understand you had your fair share of pumping out, huh? Not a good thing. Bruce just commented in the main comments instead of the chat room. He's been smashed by typhoons here in the Philippines. I hear you. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm packing the controller. I can hear a rattling. They loose. What's true? See attached. Give me a second. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to. Let's see. We got 4 inches a day before yesterday. So far, I've removed 110 gallons of water from the shop. Man, that is rough. That is rough. One second. Sorry, folks. Had to get a quick call here. All right. Let's see. Watch out with metal roofs and your ham antenna. Yeah. That's that could cause quite a bit of it can cause a lot of different things. So yeah, make sure you be careful with that. What will you be making in your new shop? Anything specific or whatever you feel like? Don't know if we had any plans to manufacture anything. Anything I feel like. I mean, it's pretty much retirement, so it's anything I want. I'm gonna see what comes of it. I'm hoping while I'm out there, I get a little inspired, and I got to be honest with you guys. Even though I always say, "Oh yeah, I'm retiring and I'm doing this," and I have a habit of anything I get into. A couple of people told me I have the Midas touch. It's not really like that. It's not an actual touch per se. It's just that, like for instance, these hobby boxes. These hobby boxes are and still are just to. I was doing them for fun. Now I've been around long enough, and I value my time long enough. And some of you have heard this before that I will not do them for free. But every now and then I'll let a free one go by, like this week upcoming next weekend. But as far as the whole venture, part of it was to help Dave sell more CNCs, and really the main reason is just because I enjoy doing this. I mean, if not, I wouldn't still be doing this tonight. I mean, because honestly, Dave basically stopped referring me people. But at the same time, I've got so many in the Gatton community that I mean, I've sold 92 boxes already. So I've got so many different members in the community that are actually promoting me, which I'm thankful for. And I kind of feel obliged to them to continue doing this. But I'll be honest with you, if I didn't like to do it, I'd stop. So, and come time to build, I'll probably slow down a bit on the. Well, no, again, So what I'm getting at is this was never meant to be a money making venture, and it isn't. Other than my time, however, because I wanted to employ my guys, because I was getting a little overwhelmed, I just wanted to get my guys some more work in one of my businesses. So I trained them how to do this, how to put it together. I still have to test it. I still have to, do everything. Good to see you. Good to see you here instead of in the chat room, Bruce. I mean the other room. Yep. So so in the end, I ended up giving the the majority of the manufacturing to my guys. I'm doing one a week now instead of 5 or 6. So I'm enjoying myself. Takes me 4 hours, takes my guys 10 hours, but and now at this point, since I'm not paying them for 10 hours, I mean, I basically I am making, I don't want to say money, but since I'm not doing anything, it's like I'll make a few bucks here or there from each box. They're selling themselves. It's gotten to the point where this has become an automated thing. People just buy them. I have them made, and so it's not a bad trade-off. It's not like I said, I don't want to say golden touch, but this is my pattern, because it's not my pattern, it's my habit. I can't just drop something that has a potential to make money. No matter how philanthropic my my intentions. It hasn't changed my my desire to help the community or their price, but I've tweaked it in such a way that now I'm a little bit more, it's running itself, and it's not a business, but it's part of another business. So, but anyways, so what I was getting at is that in my shop, I have no plans, as it were, to I have no plans to make a bunch of wood stuff and sell it. But bottom line is, I know myself. I'm going to buy a bunch of wood, or buy a property and buy a sawmill and cut a bunch of wood, because that's also been another one of my little dreams. That may be next on the list, guys. That may be next. You may be seeing me out in the middle of nowhere in North Carolina or Georgia or Mississippi or whatever, and cutting trees and replanting and harvesting the wood myself to make stuff with them. But anyway, I'll buy wood is my plan. Make whatever I feel like making. I'll come up with some interesting ideas. I'll come up with some jigs. I'll probably throw a few plans on the internet, because if I'm going to make a plan anyway, might as well, I've got the shop set up, so might as well just sell. Make a little money on the side for more wood. Again, like everyone else, it's the little hobby that pays for itself. It's the hobby that pays for itself. Hobby's hobby. But I may end up doing a few pieces of high-end furniture. I've done them before, and I'm quite good at it. So there's a lot of things that this community has not seen me do. I mean, they've seen me do a lot, but but there's a lot that they haven't seen. And I'm not doing it for them to see me, or for you guys, or for anybody to see me do it. I'm doing it because I just enjoy doing it. So that is my driving force. Come to your house for trees, Mike. Where's your where are you located? Because, hey, don't make an offer like that, because I'll end up going. going to end up having to build myself a drying room. I could just see it now. Officer pulling me over. Hey, what's in the back of that trailer? Wood, officer. The craziness. The craziness. Okay, so here's the white one. Here's green one, and here's a black one. Rutherford County. Oh, sweet. Well, oddly enough, how many hills are there? Is what I have to ask, because I got a cousin that lives in Franklin, and actually, my wife was planning a visit up there, possibly this or next. Well, I won't be able to do it this year, but possibly next year in March or April. Spring break, and it's not that big of a drive. I mean, North Carolina is pretty darn close to Central Florida anyway. It's not close to Miami, but add 5 hours to anything if you want to come from Miami. Or 8 if you're going to go to Florida. Okay. Where did I put my things here? Ran across a site called File Kingdom, sharing files. I don't know, but it's a questionable site. I don't know. Let me take a look at that real quick. You said File Kingdom, huh? Facebook group, 8,800 members, community of artisans and makers. Well, let's see. Wow, they got a lot of them. Might as well join. See if something pops up that interests me. Most likely, a lot of these people are sharing files that they shouldn't be sharing. But I don't know what to tell you. Just north of South Carolina, 20 miles. Oh, that's cool. On the okay, I have to ask the question: on the east side or on the west side of South Carolina? Because let me see. In other words, how far away is it from I-75? Or are you going through I-75? In fact, why don't I stop asking questions and just Google Rutherford County? Rutherford County, North Carolina. All right, so let's go to Google Maps, which is always fun. Let's see here. Okay, directions to Rutherford. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. I get to avoid Atlanta completely. It's an 8.5-hour drive from my place up there. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And on the way, I'll stop by and say hello to David Jones. 20 miles north of Spartanburg. Yep, I see it. I see it. Yep. Because I could take, if I take, come on. Here you are. All right. So I take, this should be 301. It's, hang on a second. Oh, 25. Interesting. Okay. So I'm taking 25 over to 19. And then 19 to 17 in Florida. All the way up to 295. And then once in 295, go around Jacksonville, not through, and continue through I-95. And I'm very familiar with I-95 all the way up the coast and all the way down to the end in Florida. And let's see, 95 to 26. Gotcha. 95 to 26, and then 26 is a cakewalk over to your place, I would imagine. Wow. Yeah, you definitely got a nice thick place if it's called Forest City right next to it, or right by there. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? US 221. Yep, I see US 221. Yeah, I'd be coming in from the I'd be coming up straight up 26 to 74. And then 64. Or well, to get to Rutherford County, wherever you are, we'd figure that out eventually. But that's cool. Actually, I got your address somewhere in my notes. So yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. I've never minded a little 8-hour road trip. You know, I am gonna be really upset until not upset. I'm disappointed until I find those damn those darn DuPont DuPont crimper. Because I mean, this is fine, it works, the old-fashioned way, but if I'm doing something in bulk, yep, got your shipping address. So how's it going, Bobby? How's everything out there? Okay. The good thing is if you ever had an issue with the JaviBox, and it just so happens to coincide with the trip, I could always bring some tools up there for an on the a location repair, a house call. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. I had another customer call write today, actually, that they're email me that you know, what's his face, what's their face, the post office does it again. They I guess they rattled that one around so much that there was a couple of screws. The screw from the fan came loose. It's no big deal because the fan is also held on by some recessed pockets that I customized into the box, but still, you know, it's not it's not fun to get those phone calls, or rather those, you know, you know, the post office is doing everything they can to make me look bad, but well, thank God I put in redundant systems. I got to come up with you know what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have my guys, I'm just going to buy a bunch of glue guns and have them, you know, glue the stuff in. So I mean, glue the pieces in so they they don't vibrate out with the jostling that I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. One out of every, well, it's been 30 since I've gotten a call like that, but so it's not bad. I've only had like 3 or 4 of those instances out of 100 boxes, which is not bad considering there's 231 connections in each one of these things. So I think I've had a total of 4 bad connections, and all of them, every single one, was a fault of transit, because it worked fine when it left here. Something was amiss when it got there, and well, I don't want to blame anybody, because, you know, it is my product, but tis what it is. All right, so okay, let's put some connectors in this puppy. All right, so this is here. Wait a second. Okay, that's the output, so that's the input. So there we go. Okay, so we got this, the fuse, and it goes, huh? Okay, where are we here? The fuse is across these two. That goes up to there. Ah, okay, gotcha. That's the hot one. Make sure I got it correct. I don't want to be What are the little right angle brackets you sent with the box for? Okay. The little right angle brackets. On the box, on the side of the box, you will notice a screw hole. Basically, it looks kind of like there is this piece inside the sides in the. There's 2 holes on either side of the box. They're mounting screws. They're mounting brackets or whatever. So you should have gotten this. This is part of your box. This is the little bracket. This is the screw that came with it. So let me just do it backwards here. So here's your box. My hand is the box. There should be a, like I said, there should be this insert in the box, screw it in, and this should fit perfectly. In fact, let me see if let me yank out a box. Oh, here it is. Here's one. So imagine, if you will, here's the box. All right, here's the top of the box. Again, it doesn't have the cover on it, so sorry about that. And this insert is actually inside there. Okay. So this bracket goes right here, along with the other one over here, and the other two on the other side. So you have the option of screwing it with any screw you want into your desk, and you bolt it here with the 6mm screws, if you wish. Optional. But I believe in attention to detail, and if somebody likes to mount their box underneath, I don't want them to go through a bunch of trouble of having to, buy angles and all this other stuff. I like to have it already. That's just me. I'm crazy that way. All right. Let me see. I got this one, which is black. Okay, so this is the hot. This is the, oh boy. I don't know which is which. Okay, wait a second. Hot is always on the left side, I believe. Yeah, hot is over here. Then it goes up to here, and it should be this one. So hot and white and black are switched on this. So let me just I'll just put the wires in the right place, and that's it. That's black. That's white. Unless I am wrong. So let me double check this, shall we? Let's just double check this. I do have a meter here. And I do have a plug. Excellent, Mike. Good to see that. All right, so AC. Let me put this. Okay, this will be. Shoot. Oh, I know how I'll do this. Okay, so that way. Plug it in here. Turn it on. And check. 60 volts. Oh. 0. What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's because that's the neutral. $60 volts again. What the heck is going on here? I am on AC volts. All right. Well, let me see something here. I got it. Okay, 120 from here to here. So clearly, if it's 120 from here to here, that one, which is supposed to be fused, is the hot one. So this is the, okay, so yeah, it is backwards as I thought. This is supposed to be neutral, goes straight to neutral. This is supposed to be hot, gets jumped and goes to hot, and then it's switched, and then there it is. Okay, so as long as we have the right connections, I'm good. Alrighty. Well, we've got all our connections connected. Got these, we got these, we got these. All we need to do now is, yes, we need to do those. Alrighty. See, I'm really looking forward to the new place, as I've said before, and not sure I have my neutral on. That would, my ground. The only thing I can guess is that this isn't grounded for some reason or another. I better let's see. No. Yeah, I gotta double check that grounding on this thing. It's not a good thing if my equipment's not grounded. Okay, I've got these four. I've got these four. All I gotta do is just screw everything in. I'm almost done. So it's time for a box. That's interesting. The one of the holes is not cut all the way through, and I want to make sure that it is, because the last thing I need is, well, it doesn't matter. I've over what's the word, over ventilated this thing, but even so, I don't want to. I don't need an issue. Where's the other one? One is here. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. These are fine. These are fine. Okay. Hey, wait a second. What's going on here? I see what's going on here. This is a defective box. That's why I didn't. Alrighty. That box, one of the sides is upside down. So, that was my fault. But mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. That's why we have erasers. Alrighty. Put this away. Let me put this one away. And now for something completely different. Or not. No, that's going to be too much. I'm going to need a spacer. Where are my spacers? Nothing worse than not being able to find all your stuff. Yeah, I think this week I'll do a little soldering as well, guys. I mean, I'll just random soldering. Let's see. I say my watch time is 2:36 a.m. or p.m. Watch time. Oh, that is 2:39 a.m. No, what the heck? Why is that 2:39? It's nowhere near that. Hang on a second. Thank you for telling me that. What the? Hang on a second. Let me. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? And why is that not synced? That's very peculiar. Yes. Javi.com order. Okay. Yeah. My Fitbit. Let's do a little sync and see if. Yeah. Bluetooth pairing required. Oh boy. Oh, it's done. That was weird. Let's see if it reboots and gets the right info. That is really strange. Syncing. Okay. It's syncing. It's still syncing because it says 241. What the heck? There we go. Pair. Okay, it found the phone. So what's your problem then? That's funny. And the battery's not medium. The battery is full. What is your problem? This is in a mood today. This is definitely in a mood today. According to the watch, everything's fine. We're back. It says 10:16. No, that's not right. Does it? No, it's still 2:42. Why is it 2:42? Let's check, but no, I don't want a 6-month freemium. Oh, goodness gracious. Close. Damn it. Don't give me no free stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Wrong time zone. Yeah, it's currently 8 whatever time. Yeah, 8:59. Yeah. Over here, which makes sense. Why the it's synced today at 8:58, but the clock is still wrong. So let's see what's going on here. It is really weird. Let's go to clock. It just tells me the clock. It doesn't tell me the time. Let me. Let's see if I can set up some sort of a something in here. Apps, heart rate, main steps, Wi-Fi settings. Let me try sync now again. See if it syncs. I have barely done anything today. You know, the week I was at the property, it was like 10,000 steps, 20,000 steps. Today, the entire day, I've done less than 2,000. It's just nuts. Still says syncing. This is interesting. I'm glad you caught that. What happened was yesterday the battery went on me. Rather, I let it go to nothing. So I put it to charge last night, and I picked it up today, this morning, this afternoon. You know, when I remembered, I forgot my watch. I went to the bathroom. I picked up the watch, and up 9 o'clock. Here we go. We're back. At least I hope we're back. Zip. Come on. You can do it. There it is. 9:01. Hey, we're here, guys. You know, I don't like this face now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to change this clock face. It's just rather annoying. Let's see if I can change it here. Yeah. Sense, clock faces. I want something a little nicer. The one I mean, this is nice. It's okay, but see, this is the original one that came with it, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, it's nice because it gives you the oxygen, and that's the only one that gives you the oxygen, which is annoying, but I don't like it at all. Let's see what we got here. Come on, give me more clock faces. All clocks. And some of these they want to charge. See, I want something that'll show me everything. I had one recently that was pretty cool. It had a lot of little circles, and I like ones that have a lot of little circles. You know, that tells me all that. But I need the time nice and big, you know, like that one. And something with a lot of little circles to show me, oh, you're doing this. Oh, here we go. Free clocks. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Well, I guess that's okay. Let me see what it says running. It says Nedele. I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, it's a Czech watch. I don't want a Czechoslovakian watch. And I don't want one from Once Upon a Time either. There was one which is really cool. This one's all right, but oh yeah, let me see this. Hang on. If it says, there we go, view all. That's not all. There we go. Oh, good. Ooh, that's ugly as hell. The biggest problem you had with their watch was remembering to wind it. Oh boy, I remember that. No. The biggest problem, you know, my favorite joke. Well, not my favorite joke, but a funny joke was one that a comedian said. I forgot which when the comedian was. Digital watches are fantastic. You know, this is when they started coming up with, and I'm not talking the LED, and I'm not talking. I'm not talking the LCD or the old LED. I'm talking about the ones where they had little tiny tubes in there. Anyways, those little tiny cathode ray tube watches. Well, anyway, the first digital watches, if you remember, they lasted anywhere between a week to a month. The battery. And the funny part was, a comedian goes, I love my new digital watch. It's a wonderful thing, except the only way I could see what time it is if I go like this, which is perfect because as I'm driving, I could just see what time it is as I'm going off the cliff. And I always found that particularly funny. I don't know why, but it just is. Okay. Ugh, that's ugly. See, this is fantastic. I love all the dials here, but it's hard to read the time because it's like in a sideways. Let me show you guys this one here. It's really weird. Anyway, I'm looking for something with Doctor Who, except the time is so freaking small. I need something with a big, huge clock face because that's what I see the most. And I'd love something, like this with a bunch of different colors for the numbers. That one. I like that one. Except I don't like it going back and forth, but let me see. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Doobie doobie doo wah, doobie doobie doo wah. Doobie doobie. Okay, there it is. 9:05. Okay, so if I pull my watch up, 9:05. If I tap it, it does that. Ooh, nice. I like it. I like it. So no matter what, it's always on. So if I look at it, oh no, it's switching. Oh, I get to tap it again. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, this is fantastic because I get to see. I don't know if you guys can see November 13th. It's really light, but here, hang on. Let me take off my protector. There you go. You see November 13th, and then all I got to do is tap it, and I'll get my my heart rate and these things. Although, where are my steps? I don't. 12 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's not syncing to my steps. I know I've got 1,800 steps there. Let me see what. Have they fixed? Okay, so don't worry about it, Bruce. I enjoy being taken off track. It's just this is a casual thing, so it works. Let's see. Biggest problem you had with the watch was remembering to. Yep. Technology advanced to the point where we need two hands and a PC to operate them. Yeah, a PC and a phone. Have they fixed the wristband problems where they couldn't be replaced? Oh yeah. These things. Well, I mean, this is a Fitbit, but the Apple Watch is the same. The Apple Watch, you can get hundreds of replacement things for this, and this is not a standard band. I love this band. I always buy one of these bands for any watch I have, which is it's just a magnet and then drops right on the wrist. Boom, and I'm done. Anywhere, it's so strong that no problem. And then so this, hang on, let me put it a different way. There, it's loose. So yeah, you see how loose it is, and then so now all I do is take the little magnet here, pull, tighten. I mean, just lay it down. Boom, it's done. So I've got a good solid. Oh, it's synced already. Okay, there we go. So it's got all my messages. Good. I don't want. Okay, so no, that's not what I want. There it is. But it still hasn't synced my my steps. Okay, I gotta have to look at that. Either that or hang on a second. Let me see if I can. If I hold it down, no. Okay, let's see if settings. Display, vibration, audio, goal reminders. No, shortcuts, no. Okay, so that's not it. Let me go to, should be one that says clock or something like that. Clocks. All right, that, no, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I'll have to. I'll sync again and see what happens. It's really acting goofy. But yeah, as far as the here, I'll take it off and show you. So this just slips right off of here. I've got all my little blinky sensors here and stuff. So this particular one, you press this button and this pops off. You press this pops off. Those come with the band, and they're you obviously you got to get one for the Sense or for the Versa or whatever model you have, or the iPhone, whatever, you know. But let me put this on real quick. So I just slip this in here, which normally what I do is on the other the other reason. Look, I got a little red here from been doing a lot of work outside, and I got into some, I don't know, some kind of poison or something that was irritating me, and I was working with it all day. So I'm taking a break from my wrist, and I'm using my dominant wrist. Which the unfortunate part is that oh, there we go, it's on. The unfortunate part is that this wrist is thicker than this wrist. So what happens is on this wrist, in order to take the phone on and off, all I got to do is go all the way. I mean the watch all the way to here, and I could slip it right on, slip it right off. This one, I can't do that. It's a little thick. So I actually have to take off the whole, it's not a simple thing. And that is really annoying me. But because I like to look at my steps. So anyway. Back to the grind, as it were. Made in China. How exciting. All right, so I was looking for a spacer. Yeah, let's do this here. Okay, nice and solid, and it's not going to fly out when the post office drops it again. Oh, you got your 2.2 kilowatt spindle. That's awesome, Mike. That's excellent. You're going to have a good time marking that up. Bringing that up. That's going to be fun. Let me just finish up one thing here on the Fitbit. Apps. Okay, so how did it tell me to do this? Oh, yeah. Set up Alexa. Complete setup in Fitbit mobile app and sync device. Okay. Well, where do I complete the mobile app? Goodness gracious. They act as if... Update. I guess there's a lot of stuff that's not updated. Agenda needs your... Yeah, go ahead. Install the damn things. I don't care. It's telling me to set up Alexa, but it tells me no clue how to do it. So... I got to tell you, I love my Facebook ID. I mean, I love my new. I got to tell you. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me tell you, Mike. Those bearings, incredible, absolutely incredible. Let's see. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Yeah, those bearings are just fantastic. I mean, I've had mine for 2, 3, 4 years now, and it's just absolutely incredible. Never had a care in the world with it. Yeah, apparently it's updating now. It's updating the steps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 34. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Come on, you can do it. Still says 34. I don't know what that number is. Okay. Let's see if my yeah, I'll take care of that later. Yeah, it's fantastic. Those bearings are just so sweet. Yeah, they're either ceramic or, well, who knows. But yep. Okay, so positive, negative, clip. Get the other two wonderful little fans. Let's get these going. I'll do half of it today. I'll do another half, maybe, not going to spend all day on this one. I'm just going to take my time. Not in a rush. Ooh, 4. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I haven't even looked at mine. I just went and straight installed it, mounted it, and I was dying to get it up and running. I've never taken a glance at it, which is rare. Usually I take things apart before installing them. Sound familiar, folks? All right. See, now this is the part that I always got to be careful with because the positive and negative, very important that I get them right because the fans, if you wire them up backwards, you basically burn out the fan. I mean, instantly. As soon as you turn on the power. If you give them the wrong power, you burn up the fans. These things are so sensitive, it's not funny. But you put 12 volts to it, it'll practically run forever. But it's only meant to be run one way, and that's the right way. All right, so here we have now. I'm going to save that for later. Okay. This and this. And this. Yeah, I do like that simple, unobtrusive. I don't like the fact that this is not showing me anything, but I like the other one. Okay. I'm building the mounting for my Z-axis assembly. I hope I get all of that done this week. That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. All right, so let's see. Community. Not looking for community. Discover. No, try. How about if I do one of these searches? Set. Let's just do it the easy way. Set up Alexa on my Fitbit. Yeah, let's make it sense. Go. Click on the account profile and then tap on the Alexa title. Okay, I didn't see that. Hate it when that happens. Account profile. Doesn't say Alexa anywhere. Eh? Maybe that one? No. I gotta tell you guys, not very friendly here. Okay, tap on the Alexa. Okay. Okay, so the Sense tracker, and then tap on Amazon Alexa title. Log in with Amazon. Okay, so I gotta go and tap on the Sense. Oh, there it is. Holy cow! Wow. Well, let me just chill here for a little while, folks, because I don't think I'm gonna do any more work here tonight. Hmm. So how's everybody doing? Other than that, everybody doing? Everybody keeping healthy? Okay. Well, here we go. That works. Oh, great. I can do all my automatic stuff. I wonder if I can say Alexa. Nope. Got to do it the old-fashioned way. I got to press the button. Set a 5-minute timer. I like it. There'll be a 5-minute timer soon in my future. You know, I got to take a close look at the. Oh yeah, how about some thumbs up? That's always a wonderful thing. Hey, Clyde, how's it going? Good evening. I was here putting together one of the Javi boxes, and then I just took a break here. I'm trying to get a new clock face on my clock, but I don't like this one. I mean, I like it, but it's not working right. There's something really weird about it. I'm about to universe clock. See it. Oh, that's what it is. I don't know. It's. I'll rate it a 1. Let's go back and change the clock face because it was a nice looking clock, and I like the 928, but I mean the line the clock. See, it's upside down here, but it does this, and then when I bring it up, it does that. Except those numbers do not. See, I don't know what those numbers are. $66, $0, $64. No clue whatsoever. They're just random numbers. So I'm going to look for more clock faces. See if I find some good ones, you know? I mean, I found a few nice ones, but oh, that's okay. Not particularly great, but let's try it. Nope, let's not try it. It may require some payment. See, I don't go for that. I'll create my own clock face before I pay somebody for a clock. Oops, there we go. Oh, my timer just went off. I barely heard it, though. Oh, this is nice-ish. What does it do? Absolutely nothing. It only tells you the beats per minute and the time. You know, I want something. I'm trying to look for something that's, you know, the Apple. I guess I got spoiled with my Apple Watch way back in the day, and I see the rings, you know, that complete as you complete your goal, which is great. Except, see, here's a plain one like that. That one there. Oops. This one here is okay. It shows the beats per minute and stuff like that, but shows the steps. But it's too plain. I want something with a little more color. However, there's a lot of these here that no. I'm not going to do a Rainbow Pride or a cartoon or nothing like that. I want just three or four primary colors. That's it. And then a lot of them do this. The split up the time this way. I'm not a fan. Oh, now the timer's going. Here we go. I am free for 24 hours. After that, you can unlock me. I already. Whoa. Ah, okay. So this new clock face is only free for 94. Sorry. Let's go back. And let's go to the one that says free. Free clocks. Ha ha ha. I like the free clocks. Except for that check clock. That wasn't, Ugh. I'm telling you, they got some really nasty looking stuff here. Really, who comes up with these things? That one's okay. That's about the nicest one so far. See this multiverse clock? That's the one I just put on. For some reason or another, it's not counting. It's not syncing my steps. And I may go back to an analog clock. I do like those. Oh, this is simple. I like simple. Simple is good. Let's try this. So this is a simple clock, you see? It's got a clock and it's got one ring around it. I'd like it to have more rings, but one ring works. Let's find out what it does. Shall we? In the meantime, let me look and see if there's anything interesting. Okay, there it is. Updating and updated. Oh, nice. It's blue. Oh, it's the minute hand. And then I can tap from heart rate to steps to, I don't know what this fire thing is. Oh, progress or something or other. Every now and then there's you got one with a camera. That's excellent. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is a good one here. I'm going to try this one. Oh, that was quick. Oh, a little too look at that. That's some bad programming there. I mean, they basically just cut off the thing there. Yeah, that's not meant for the sense. Not impressed. Not impressed. Where are huh? Okay, got another laptop. This one has a camera. Where are in the container used? You want to give me that again, Clyde? In English this time. There's the original one that I have, which I don't like. See if I can find another one. I don't need something with a million things. All I want is steps. I don't need calories. I don't need. Where are you in the? No, Clyde. I sold a container some time ago. The container is gone. I am in my office at home. In one of my other offices at home. I've got this room. I've got my office. I call this the workshop, but it's not really a workshop. It's a workbench, I guess. I've got the excuse me. Wow, that hit me all of a sudden. I've got the I guess we could try this one. I've got the other workshop, and I've got the trailer that I eat, that I can broadcast from. But this is where I do this is where I do these things. Well, this is where I check them and occasionally do one myself because I like doing them. But the CNC controllers. I'll be heading back up. Well, I'll be heading up during the week. So, not this week, but the week after Thanksgiving, folks, I'm going to be having, I'm going to do random chatting with Javi's walking the property during the day. So it'll be during the day. You guys get to see the property. I'll just be walking around, just enjoying myself, just probably just getting in some steps, just walking around and around and around. Because, okay, now that looks nice. See, this is nice and simple. But the question is, does it give me my steps? No. Well, it does give me my heartbeat and the temperature, which is nice. I mean, I would love it if something like this gave me the steps as well. Tells me the date too. I like that. Your watch has hands on it, and that's funny because I actually I'm tempted to get one of these, an analog one. I'm looking at the analog ones, and they look okay. They look nice, but the nice thing about these is even without my glasses, I could see them on. I wish they had one that you can pick and choose all the different things. Look at this one. This one sucks. You imagine trying to tell time like that? Yeah, it's 8:53. Wow. Reading dominoes. There we go. That looks nice. That's okay. That's okay. This is simple. This is simple. Look at that. It's got the Monday the 12th, 86 degrees, and the steps. That's exactly what I need. You know what? For now, that's what it's going to have. Nope, sorry. That's that's the heart rate. I think that's the heart rate. Well, that's fine too. I can go for the heart rate. Ideal would be heart rate. What the heck? Oh, it's loading. I like it. I like it. Ah. Yeah, the problem with this one, everyone has a problem. Look at this one. This one here. Hang on a second. This will be easier this way. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to wait till it focuses. All right, so look at the heartbeat. It's underneath the two hands. So, I mean, what the heck is that? It's 80 something. And again, it's not optimized for my watch, and that's a problem because my the biggest problem I have is that this watch, this is the Sense. It's brand new, brand spanking new. All these clock faces are for the Versa, which is the older Fitbit. It's not that old, but it's so let me see what they have for mine, because it's a little frustrating. They have five. They have five total. They can't be the only ones. Hourly reminders to wash my hands? No thanks. The two youngest boys can't tell time on a clock with hands and numbers. I love it. Yeah, those are the kind of kids that it's wonderful because you and the wife can always, or you and a friend can always make secret messages by writing in cursive. uh, yeah, you're very lucky. I've sometimes, very, very rarely, I'll go down to 62 for a resting heart rate. Most of the time, I'll be 65, 70, right? But like now, I should be like at 88 or 89, which is normal for me. Goodness gracious, what is the matter with you? Every now and then this thing is not responsive. I got to bring up my wrist again. There it is. 88. Now it's down to 80. Even so. All right, I'll go back to this one. I don't like this one, but I'll go back to this one. Let me see if there's any way I could reset it to something different. I kind of hate this one. See, this one has my SpO2 levels. I don't care about my SpO2 levels. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can get rid of that. Okay, so there's the heart rate. That's fine. There's the steps, and it's at 86 again. I don't know why it reset it to 86, but all right, so let's see what I can do here with this one. Settings. Goal reminders. Let's see. No, that's not it. Shortcuts. No. It's not under settings. Maybe it's under clocks. Yeah. Is there an app to make my own? That is a darn good question. And I am going to find out. I am going to find out. In fact, I'm going to Google it right now. Fitbit App Gallery. Discover apps and clock faces for your Fitbit. Can you make your own clock face? To change your clock face, type change the app, wipe color, and now install your own app using the developer bridge. Holy cow. I gotta learn Fitbit SDK. But I could do it. I could do it. But right now, I'm estimating other stuff. So, okay, so clock faces, see all. Oh, compatible smartwatches, Sense. There we go. Well, I guess that 86 that's coming from my watch is my own heartbeat. So let me just look through all the clock faces and see if there's anything interesting out there. Looks nicer on my computer, let me tell you. I mean, it looks nice and big. Without meds, 100 to 140. Yeah, I'm when I'm out on the property, I always know when I'm hitting 157, 160 because I'm feeling a little out of breath and I look at my watch and that's about the time. Or rather, that's about the heartbeat that I see. I've gone as high as 190, without even realizing a couple of times. But for the most part, if it's blood pressure you're talking about, I'm always. I mean, my blood pressure is basically 140 over 90. Solid every time. 160 over 90 sometimes, but rarely. It's usually 140, 145 over 90. Yeah, it's high, But it's my blood pressure. I mean, that's what it's always been. So I don't really pay any attention to it. But the heartbeat, I got a buddy of mine, Carlos, across the street. He bikes every day. Freaking, he's a freak of nature. His resting heartbeat is 38. He bikes between 60 and 65. And he's like, he's doing 25 miles an hour. He's biking, he's 65. He's 10 years older than me. He's 65 and he's biking with guys in their 40s. So I mean, it's crazy. I mean, he's got other issues, but he's crazy. I mean, medical issues, but wow, it's incredible. It's incredible to see something like that. Yeah, some of these look a little too. Looking at the watch faces, some of them are a little way too busy. Active zone minutes, staff picks. Here's one that's stats heavy, but the problem is, you know what? I wouldn't mind. Look, I wouldn't mind paying for one if it's the right one, if it's a good clock. Because these free ones, well. Oh, this is nice. Just says digital clock. It's got the steps, got the clock, it's got the beats per minute. It's okay. I'd like to have the temperature every now and then, but good evening, Chris. How's it going? Wow, 2 heart ablations, 2 stents, and a few drugs. That's rough, Glenn. That's in case anybody's wondering what I'm doing, I'm just looking at clock faces. I was Chris, and for others that came in late, I was working on one of the Javi boxes and just got tired of it. And one of the guys pointed out that my clock was wrong, and I go, "What the?" So I got out my watch was wrong. So I got out my thing and synced it up, and everything is fine. But then that just diverted me into Bruce was the one. It diverted me into this wonderful little rabbit hole of finding just the right clock face for my clock. Turn anywhere on the screen to rotate the activity dial to what is most important to you. Oh, this looks interesting. Let me go back here and see. Okay, so this one is in the Fitbit gallery under free clocks. Oh, good. Free clocks. View all. And it's called rotate. I'm not seeing it here. Hey, what's this one? This is interesting. It's called rings. Rings. Still don't see rotate. I'm telling you, folks, it's just crazy. There's so many out there, and I don't know about people's tastes anymore. I really don't. There's just, I mean, it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. Some of the stuff in here is just. Look, I understand if people want to see their steps or they want to see their oxygen or whatever, but I mean, look at this crypto line, and this other one here is just that's just nuts. Some of these are just like, oh, look at this one. Okay, you figure out how to tell the time there. What is it? Looks like 8 2. I don't know. I can't even tell. It says here, this clock. Well, the clock's not optimized for me. Well, I know that much. I like that rotate one if I can find it. Let me try to search. Rotate. I do have, I will tell you, I do have a little bit of, according to the doctor, what's it called? Arrhythmia. I've always had that, but that's no big deal. But he says my heart is as strong as an ox, so. You know, that's funny. I see it on the other one, but I don't see it here. The rotate. Minutes, heartbeat, calories, distance. Distance. What do I need distance for? Strangest thing. I mean, I see it here clear as day, but it doesn't pop up under rotate. Description, rotate by DevReg. Of course, not found. Well, what time is it, folks? We're getting up there, and up 10 o'clock. It's time to get going. So, you guys have a wonderful evening, and sorry about the AFib. And hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, exercise or life, and it goes away. But if not, hopefully won't affect you. Good night, all, one and all, and wish you all well. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a project or two on the show, and we'll see what happens. So good night.